Gold hammering, blacksmithing, iron casting, rolling, screw type braid or gholabatun.
Braid or gholabatun. The art and craft of braid is one of those arts that has a history of thousands of years in Iran. The history of this art goes back to the Sassanid era and even before that era. Braid art, like many other arts, was very prosperous and had many fans. In the contemporary era, this very valuable and beautiful art doesn't enjoy the prosperity of the past. There is no news about all those workshops. Braid or gholabatun. Brocade workshop. The steps of making braid yarn are called zarkeshi. Gold and silver are ingots. 24 karat gold, 999 high karat silver. The silver is melted inside the raw molds called butte made of refractory materials. Then it is poured into the molds called riche. This is riche. And the molten silver is made into a wire and with a length of 35 centimeter and a diameter of 3.5 centimeter. And the head of the silver wire, according to the shape of the riche mold, is sharpened in the shape of a pencil. The gold, which is in the form of ingots, is beaten with a hammer and an anvil, and becomes thin as a palm-sized sheet of paper and is wrapped around the silver. It is wrapped around with a cotton thread and placed inside the burning charcoal. As soon as the cotton thread burns, the gold sticks to the silver. Its duration depends on the skill and experience of the artist. If it is removed quickly, the gold leaf will separate from the silver, and if more than in excess, the gold is absorbed by the silver. Then it is stoned by a jade stone so that the gold adheres to the silver completely and the burns are removed. Blacksmithing step. At this stage, the wire is hammered by heavy hammers and the length reaches 1 meter and the diameter reaches 1 centimeter. Hadide keshi steps. Some hadide tools are flat, like this. From the bottom to the top, the diameter of the holes becomes smaller. And they are named according to the diameter of the hole. For example, one of these holes is called 0.8 millimeters. Some of the tools are numerical and round, like this. The wire is passed from the largest hole to the smallest hole, and the diameter of the thread decreases and the length of the thread increases, so that the length reaches 35 to 40,000 meters and the diameter reaches 0.8 millimeter. Rolling. This step is done by a rolling wheel or naqd-kubi wheel. Because gold and silver become one, it's called naqd. There are two rollers in this machine. The naqd is on the machine's reel and is passed between two rollers. The cross section of naqd thread is round. When it is passed between two rollers, it flattens to 0.02 mm and is placed on a special collapsible spool. Wrapping braid. This step is done in the wrapping braid wheel machine. The silk is on the spool and is passed through a special pass, and the other spool is where the flattened naqd is placed. By turning the handle, the silk passes and the gold and silver on the silk are wrapped and sit together and become the thread of braid or gholabatun. The core of the thread is silk as one of the wefts of the fabric. It's woven into brocade woven fabric. If it is silver, white silk is considered, and otherwise silk of the same color as gold is considered. The background of the work is generally considered to be gholabatun or braid, or it can be used as patterns. For example, flowers, it is worked in colors, and it's better to work in the background. It shows itself better. The pricing depends on the design and plan and the type of work and the gold and braid or gholabatun work. Labor wages, silk thread, other colors and other materials are calculated separately.
Thank you very much for being with us until this moment. Please don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell to be informed about other videos on this channel. Write your comment and like. Thanks.